Well, all right, good people. How you doing? This is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏 coming to you on a special day, creating this video. Folks, it's my birthday. I am officially the big 5-0 or 5-0, depending on how you're seeing this. Is that 05 or is that 5-0? 5-0. I'm 50, guys. Very, very excited and blessed to reach this milestone in life. 50 years around the sun, 50 times around the sun. And it's been great. It's been beautiful. Have developed a little snow, but we're going to be all right. I feel good. My body's good. My spirit is good. And my ambition is at an all-time high. So look, I typically, create a lot of demonstrations. But what I said, you know what, it's time to work smarter, okay? And not as hard, okay? And I'm able to do that because we have an organization just growing all over the place. But the demonstrations, I wanted to make them personal, and we still do that. It's not to say that I won't do it anymore, but I want to have a general video of a demonstration so that as new people come on board, you can share the same video. Maybe just have them skip through this part of me saying, it's my birthday and all. But I just like to be relatable and things of that nature. I want to let people know I'm a real person. As a matter of fact, you can go to my YouTube page. I got a YouTube page. I got a Facebook profile. If you just search on Facebook, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏, you'll see me standing with my back, because me and my wife were on a cruise with my daughter and her boyfriend and all of that. I'm also going to take you to my Facebook community, Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. That's where a lot of our people are on Facebook, bringing new people that are taking a look at our platform and our operation for the first time. Because, it has people to see that there's a whole lot of people involved in this. We are a global community. Okay, now, what I want to get into, guys, is this. We only want the willing, okay? We only want the willing. Because based on how this, based on how this platform operates, okay, the willing secure that accounts continue to open. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just as legit as PayPal. We're just as legit as Amazon. We're just as legit as any banking institution that you bank with. The difference with us is that we are receiving the ongoing residual cash flow and royalties that serve as scalable cash flow. The reason for cash flow, folks, because that's the number one dilemma. It's not our ability to make money. It's people's ability to have ongoing residual cash flow. This system has made cash flow obtainable for the masses to be able to participate, okay? And of course, we have, other superstars and leaders from all over the world, from many different walks of life, coming to the platform. But we do understand there's, a lot of reasons for skepticism based on other things people have been a part of. I do want to let anyone watching this for the first time know we're not network marketing. No, we're not a susu. No, we're not gifting. No, we're not affiliate marketing or anything like that. This is not MLM, anything like that, okay? I'll go into details of what we're doing, but the one thing I want us to get is the mindset. Folks, we don't want the unwilling. Okay? Everyone's only coming in, only doing something that's only required one time, with everyone only having to do a one-time out-of-pocket. Now, even though this is a subscription-based, you doing the one-time execution, it's going to be covering your subscription. Therefore, as accounts continue to open, you are receiving from every account. I'm gonna get to the transparency of it here in a second, okay? But let me share my screen, because what our operation environment is about, it is a cooperative platform, okay? I just want to bring up, because I brought up these words so we can really, really get our minds wrapped around them. It is a cooperative, folks.
Cooperative.
It's involving mutual assistance and working toward a common goal. Now, listen, the root word of cooperative is where we get the word cooperate or cooperation. Got it? So let's go to the word cooperate. Working jointly toward the same end. Okay? We're working together with this. We're all on the same page. We're all on the same mission. And folks, it's vitally, vitally key that we're inviting those that are willingly wanting to cooperate and want to have similar aim and intention, because money is going to be constantly coming to all of us over and over and over and over again. Okay? Now, I just don't want you to hear it. I'm going to want you to see it. But it's very important, okay? Because if someone has the mindset of saying or asking the question, well, what if somebody doesn't do it? There again, to me, you already know that, or else you wouldn't even ask the question. We don't want people to come in and just be a body. They have to at least be willing to do the one time out of pocket and willing to have 3 friends do the exact same. Everyone just has 3 do the exact same. And they too are willing. So if somebody comes in the operation, folks, and they're just like with their hands folded, figuratively speaking, meaning that, well, I'll just come in and just see what happens. No, it's not going to work that way. Here's the word willing. Let's go into that word real quick. Willing.
Willing.
Ready, eager, or prepared to do something. Okay? Folks, that is the willing. If we bring in the unwilling, then what I'm going to show you is not going to work. Okay? Just that simple. We only want the willing. Now, here's the beauty of this. What we're talking about is only a one-time out of pocket, where it's not going to have anyone ever having to reach inside of their pocket, even with a subscription based, because your first 3 that come in right after you, it covers your monthly subscription. Okay. So they're going to do the same thing. Why are they going to do the same thing? Number 1, willing. Number 2, their 3 is going to cover their subscription. But not only will they have their subscription covered from their first 3, you will also too receive money, okay, based on the artificial intelligence and how it's engineered. So ladies and gentlemen, everything engineered here, it was engineered with the dynamics of eliminating any skepticism and any doubts of this gonna work and continue to work for everyone. Because everyone's one-time involvement is just have 3 willing to do the same. That they're gonna give it forward to, okay? That's what your one-time out of pocket is gonna do, is gonna activate you and have you with tokens where you're gonna give it forward to 3, right? That are gonna be doing the same. Everyone's only doing that one time. I need that one time to hit us like a ton of bricks. Because as we are, letting our friends know, again, you only are looking for 3. Now it can be 3 any type of entity. Churches can be involved, nonprofits, lending institutions, charities, okay? Booster clubs, alumni, schools, hospitals, and business people from all walks of life. Folks, we have millionaires that are involved with this program, okay? But I must have us to see this is what we're looking for. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna log into an account. Now, the beauty of our platform, folks, is that we have a free dashboard, okay? And with this free dashboard, okay, we're able to literally show you the transparency and how this is gonna operate. And it does this, everyone receives in the same fashion. Now, let me get my notes. Make sure I'm covered, because I don't want to leave anything out. Okay. Let me show you this before I get to the transparency, because I want you guys to see what is this about and what we do. So this economy provides each of us with a zero-resistant, 2-step, secured, unavoidable income monthly cash flow. There is no recruiting at all. We just share, show, and we mimic. Money is secured money is instant and always instant. If you're recruiting, we're doing it wrong, okay? Until now, only a wage job provided a secured, unavoidable income. Our solution is simple. It's a clear path to your target or goals and to cover your monthly and annual expenses or overhead if you're an organization or a business. With zero resistance, we all snowball from 26 to whatever our goal is or target may be. So whatever your number is, collaboration and transparency becomes the key to all of us crossing over, okay? So let me get to the transparency. So I created an account for a young lady by the name of Lee Smith. I'm gonna log into that account here real quick. Now I've sort of jumped ahead and I've already added accounts in her demo account. Now a demo account, folks, even though it's a demonstration account, it's an exact replica of a live account. So the monies that you're seeing, folks, this is not volume, this is not points, this is not credits. This is the actual amounts reflecting of the money, okay, as accounts have opened up. Now we're able to show people literally how it's gonna work and perform and how instant it takes place and how autonomous it is, what I mean by autonomous, how money's gonna be coming in independent of your involvement, okay? So you see under leads, she has 36 across the top. She has 0 for today. And she has 362 down here. So we have two payment structures. We have a 10X and we have what we call a standard, which is just 1X of the 10X, okay? It's 10% of the 10X, got it? As you can see, this is 36.25 and this is 362.50 with a 0 at the end, okay? But let me go to her team right here real quick. So these were the accounts that through this demonstration that I created yesterday. So this is just as if Lee Smith enrolled Dominique, St. Thomas Church, and Jake 65. And look over here. You see the dates on when they were open? All of them were yesterday, being today, May 30th, my birthday. Got it? So May 29th, May 29th, May 29th. That's why she had received money in this demonstration account. And the money came instantly. Okay? Instantly, ladies and gentlemen, instantly. So it was just as if those three accounts did a one-time out of pocket, activated an account, okay? And instantly money came to Lee because the money here, okay, 100% of the royalties, it comes to the people. Now, this is not money that just comes in one time for Lee. Lee can expect this money to come in next month, the month after that, and the month after that. Because why? She's also receiving on everyone's subscription of $28 in the standard. Now, obviously, her money is over $28, right? So therefore, her business now is taking care of her monthly subscription. All money she's making over $28, okay, is just disposable income. Her money that comes to her wallet, she can withdraw it 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You have 100% access to your money. The reason why this video here may be a little bit longer because I'm really going into really the people that we're looking for, guys. It's imperative that we go after the willing because as accounts continue to open, okay, we have the plan of action that's put in place that secures accounts never stop opening. Now, remember, everyone's receiving instantly. When accounts open up after you, you are always receiving from every account that activates. Do you see why we want the willing? Why? Because the willing are going to do the execution that everybody's only doing one time with a one-time out of pocket, which secures accounts never stop opening. So if we have a plan of action that secures accounts never stop opening, what does that mean for everybody? No one stops receiving money. And folks, you'll be seeing deposits coming to your account, coming to your wallet because your money comes directly to you. It doesn't go to somebody else and then it comes to you. No, the artificial intelligence already knows what to do anytime and every time an account opens up. Okay. Hence the reason why everyone just needs to focus on having 3 to come behind you and just duplicate doing the same thing. That they're only doing what? One time. One time. Now, if we go to the team here, you see that I've already created an account for, so I'm going to copy this Dominique here, okay? Copy Dominique, right? Now, I'm going to stay on Lee's account right here, okay? And I'm going to go to another window in the background. And I'm going to log in as Dominique. Actually, I am logged in as Dominique. Let me see if it logged me out. Yeah, it logged me out. Okay, so let me log back in as Dominique here. Now, I have money also in Dominique's account. Okay. Now, listen, with these names that I'm using, ladies and gentlemen, just take their names out and put your names there. Because the demonstration is going to be the same for everybody. Okay. Did y'all hear what I said? Let me say it again. Just take their names out, put your names where they're, so I know your name's not Dominique, just replace Dominique's name with your name, okay? Because what you're gonna see is how everyone receives. Everyone receives in the same fashion. And the beauty of that, guys, is it's predictable. We're talking about people receiving a predictable, unavoidable, independent of their involvement, ongoing residual cash flow that scales as this thing moves forward. Why is it increasing? Why is it scaling? Because it's always multiplying by 3, because everyone's bringing in 3 that they're only having to do one time. Now, you see, Dominique has money in her account. Nothing for today, just like Lee is nothing for today. Because when I opened up these accounts, they were all done yesterday. So let me go into Dominique's team here, and you'll see here. Now, she has 4 accounts because I opened up another account because when I was doing the demonstration, somebody wanted to see, what can we, well, what if we have more than 3? Well, I mean, you have more than 3, great. But as long as everyone that you bring in, folks, see, this is not about the amount of people you want to bring in. See, that's network marketing. We're not about bodies. We are about ongoing residual cash flow that has a cooperative plan of action that secures no one ever stops receiving money. Let me say that again. This is a cooperative environment where it's not about bringing in a number of bodies. It's about having a cooperative plan of action, okay, that secures no one ever stops receiving money from this day onward. So think about it. If you are receiving from every account that's following yours, would it be smart to have a plan of action that secures accounts never stop opening? Because if you put 2 and 2 together, you'll get what? 4, right? So think about it. Everyone receives from every account following theirs. Every account. You're not waiting on a certain number of accounts to come in and then you start receiving. No, you're going to receive from 1 account after you, 2 accounts after you, 3, because obviously that's 3 that you're choosing. So you're immediately receiving from them, and that's your only involvement. Now they're doing the same. And just like you receive from them, they're receiving from their first 3. But guess what? Instantly and simultaneously, you are also receiving a micropayment from those accounts. And those were independent of your involvement. And so forth and so on. As they bring in a willing 3, they are receiving from immediately their 3. Whoever invited them is receiving, and you are also receiving from those accounts. Because again, you are receiving from every single solitary account after yours from this day forward. Which means that's going to be income coming in for you independent of your involvement. That you can count on receiving next month, the month after that, the month after that, because everyone is also receiving from the subscriptions of those after them. So, as you can see, these are on the 29th, the 29th, the 29th, the 29th. Now, I created an account called Jennifer Lopez here, okay? And as you can see over here, we created 3 accounts after Jennifer, which contributed to Dominique receiving more money and Lee. Got it? So let's go back to Dominique's dashboard here. And as you can see, Dominique has 3750 overall up here, 0 for today. She has 375 in the 10X, 0 for today. Lee has 0 for today as well. Now, why does Dominique have more money than Lee? Because in this example, Dominique had 4 people open up an account. Lee only had 3. Okay? But everyone just does a minimum of 3. That'll also do the same. Okay? You have 3 come after you that also do the same. So we don't have 3 until our 3 have theirs. That's sort of the little guideline we go by here. And that's going to secure accounts never stop opening. Now, let's log out as, now let's remember these numbers here. So with Lee, she's at 3625 and 362.50 in the 10X. For Dominique, she has 3750 and 375 in the 10X. Okay. Now, let's log out as Dominique. And we're going to log in as Jennifer Lopez. Okay. So go to login screen here. Now remember, I'm keeping Lee's account open in the window because I want you guys to see her results live. Okay, so motorcycles here. All right. Motorcycles here. All right. Here we go. Okay. Now you're seeing Jennifer Lopez, okay? She has 262.50 and 26.25, okay? So that's what everyone receives, okay, as their first 3 are coming in. If in the standard version, that's gonna be 875 times 3. Actually now, there's been a bonus added, so it's gonna be more than that, okay? Now the bonus is not gonna reflect here on the dashboard. It's gonna, but the money's gonna come into your wallet, okay? Now, I want you to see why money is in Jennifer's account, because see, she has her 3. You see, May 29th, May 29th. So this is literally 3 accounts that have roughly $300, I mean, close to $400 or more, okay, that I did just yesterday. 3 accounts having over $300 or more. See, the beauty of that, folks, is that since everybody's receiving in the same fashion, that's a lot of chatter going out with everybody having the same experience. That's what you want. That creates an exciting environment. That creates a trusting environment, okay? Because it's one thing if the money would just come into one person or a few people, but when it's happening for everyone, then it's gonna happen for everyone else as new people come involved with our platform. Okay? Because again, it's already fixed. It's already engineered to work like this. Now, I'm going to choose one of these folks that are after Jennifer here. So let's do like this. Let's do like Terrence J here, okay? So hit copy. Now I'm going to log out as Jennifer. Now let's remember Jennifer's stats, okay? Jennifer was at 26.25, but basically 0 for today. Because I want you guys to see, anytime and every time accounts open up after us, we're going to receive instantly. Every time, all the time. From every account. The moment it opens up, from anywhere around the world. Guys, my organization, independent of my involvement, has grown in over 6 continents right now. Several countries. I think we're like in 14 or 15 countries. Guys, I got the same 26 just like everybody else, but it's snowballed now. Now I can't control. I can't stop money from coming into me, okay? Because it's unavoidable. I got, we have several people, several churches, several organizations that's come in. They're getting their organizations involved in this because we're all receiving in the same fashion. Okay? And so this video is going to get shown to, everyone. Now, I still think it's important for us to still do personal demonstrations because people just, for some reason, like to see their name. Even though you tell them, take those names out, put your name there. They still want to see their name. So if you invited them, create them in a free account, a demo account, just get an email address from them and, or create one, put their real name, but then just do a random email or a phone number like what I'm going to do here in a second. But I wanted to see Jennifer's results. 0 for the day. Overall, she's at 26.25 and 262.50 here. Got it? Now, I grabbed Terrence's account. So I'm gonna log out. And now we're gonna log in as Terrence. Okay. Put the password there. Do the verification. Log in. Now, when we get into Terrence's account is like how everybody's account started before we opened up accounts. 0. Okay, just accepting all these terms and conditions here. Close that box down. Now you see Terrence's name up here at the top. Welcome to Terrence J. Okay, everybody gets their own website. So if I clicked on this link here, it's going to take us to the website that Terrence gets automatic. Okay, so it's a replicated website. Create your international wealth legacy with CoopBusiness. So the company we're leveraging is CoopBusiness. Okay, so let's go back to here. So we're in Terrence's account. He's at zeros across the board. Why? Because there hasn't had any accounts open up after him. Now, let me show you all the work that's involved with what we do here, guys. Here's the work. Please pay attention. This is the work right here. So remember what I said. Everyone, let me stop my screen share here. Everyone's going to have 3 that are going to do a one-time out of pocket. And they're also, 2, going to have 3 do the exact same. Willing secures accounts never stop opening. Everyone's just going to have 3 friends to do the same thing. So you're going to look for 3 friends that you want to get rich with, that they have some similar aims and intentions, for whatever the reason may be. They may need, they may want the cash flow for whatever they want to use it for. It can be personal, business, or charitable. But the money's coming directly to you. You're able to have access to withdraw your money 7 days a week. Got it? So folks, willing. Why? Because we want this to be a clear path to what everybody's goal is. Now I say people's first landmark is let me get you to 10K. Okay? But let's not forget 10K right now. My focus really is to get people to $500 in 4 weeks or less. But it's residual cash flow. Getting you to this 538 independent of your involvement. See, that's a big difference. When you got $500 coming in and you didn't have to go to work for it. You just had your 3 and that thing duplicated. And you're gonna use our media, you're gonna use our videos, because I'm gonna take you to my YouTube page and show you, I got demonstrations on there. So anyway, let me log back, let me share my screen again here, okay? Close that down. Now, we're inside of Terrence's account. Now watch the work that's involved here. So we're just gonna put in 3 names here. And this is just as if these are 3 willing participants that are gonna come in after Terrence. Now these are 3 of Terrence's friends, okay? Again, folks, we only want those that are willingly gonna do the same. Because if you bring in people that are not willing, that means you're going to go out there and do the work for them. We don't want that for anyone. No, you only have to do something one time. One time. But have 3 friends that come in that are also going to do the one-time execution. Folks, bringing someone in that's not going to cooperate, bringing someone in that's not going to, fulfill the one-time execution of having 3 friends come right behind them and do the same, that defeats the purpose. Because that's going to halt accounts from opening, potentially, okay? Or put more work on you to go out and work for someone else. We don't want this to be a job for anyone. Got it? So let's go down here and this is Terrence putting in 3 willing participants that are going to do the same. So that's the insurance that everyone has, that this continues to move forward with everybody only have to do it once. So let's go to John Gusto. Yeah, I'm just creating random information for demonstration purposes. Now, I'm just going to do 1 account. Everybody does 3. Well, I'm going to do 1 account right now because I want you to see you receive instantly on every account. 586-545. Okay. So that is just as if John Gusto did a one-time out of pocket, activated an account. When that transaction completes, folks, can you guys tell me how instant money just got into Terrence's account? Folks, that's how fast it happens. This is real money here. Okay? This is not points, this is not volume, this is not credits. Again, we're not MLM, we're not network marketing. Okay? But not only did Terrence receive money, please hear me what I'm about to tell you. See, the artificial intelligence is going to have every account broken up and it's going to have 10 people receive. You're going to be one of them. Not only are you going to receive, your inviter is going to receive. Their inviter, their inviter, and their inviter. Okay? Now, let me just go over here. Now watch Lee. You see Lee, she's at $36.25. She's at $362.50 down here. She's at 0 for the day. But then another account just opened up today. Okay. What's going on? Okay. See, these accounts open up today and Terrence's account. But Terrence is after Lee, correct? Even though they weren't brought in by Lee. But watch what happens over here with Lee. When I refresh Lee, let's see if she has more money for today. Did y'all see her receive money for today? Now, well, Douglas is only $1.25. It's $1.25 that she did not work for. It's $12.50 that she did not work for. Because every time and any time and all of the time when an account opens, Lee's going to have money come into her account. That comes directly to her wallet. So when there's 10 accounts, when there's 10 accounts after hers, independent of her involvement or whatever, she's only involving 3. But why is she gonna get the 10 accounts after her? Because her 3 are gonna open up an account, and then those guys are gonna also have 3 people open up an account, and then those guys are gonna do the same thing. Which means what? Accounts never stop opening after Lee, which also means what? She'll never stop receiving money. Let's do it again. So we're going back over here to Terrence's account. Let's say Terrence has actually, now understand, Lee may not know any of these people. Chances are she won't. So let's do Paul Jack. And do one more. Let's do a Victory Homes Church. Now, so This just has 2 more accounts. I'm not a robot, 403. I hit that right there. That's just as if those 2 accounts, whichever one only does 3. So right there, Terrence's job is 50% done. Now the other 50%, he's going to work with his 3 to get theirs. Then that's all the work that's involved. Come back up here. You see, just with Terrence's first 3, he received from every one of those accounts. Not only did Terrence receive, let's go over here to Lee. Now, understand, Jennifer Lopez just received money. Dominique just received money. And let's go to Lee. Watch Lee's results. Does Lee have more money? 375 now, 3750. That just happened within the last 3 minutes here. So no matter when the account's open, we dictate and control it, ladies and gentlemen. And when we dictate and control, we dictate how fast or whatever pace this thing moves at. Everyone is just having 3 willing to do the same. Don't bring nobody in that's not going to just do it willingly. Okay? You may put it in front of someone. But we want people to willingly do this. You saw it's only a one-time out of pocket, and having 3 others do it. We're sort of setting a pattern of 7 days or less. Okay. Now some people move way faster than that. Some people don't take 7 days. Okay. I want to take you guys to my Facebook page. Okay, guys, I'm a real person. Okay, as you can see here, I got birthday posts that are out. People, congratulating on my birthday and all of that, which is so sugary and sweet. Is it loading? There we go. So yeah, I got people congratulating my birthday, but this is my Facebook page here. Okay, it's me and my beautiful wife there. I got our own community here, a straightforward, clear path to predictable cash flow. Okay. This is our community here. You're more than welcome to come here. Just search Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. One of the admins will let you in. I also have my own YouTube channel, okay, where I do demonstrations all throughout. I even do some presentations here as well, okay? So all this marketing, folks, is at our disposal. Now, we have our own done-for-you marketing system. If you go to smarterthanmoney.com, everyone can point those. We have recorded presentations. We have step-by-step trainings and everything, but there's really no training here. Everyone's just having 3 people open up an account that also are going to have 3 do the exact same. And that's going to keep accounts into this thing duplicating moving forward, with money coming to you from every account after yours. And every account after your 3, they're going to receive from it. And every account after them, they're going to receive from it. It is a straight line. That's why we call it the success line. Now, let me go to here where it says BBR. Because I want you to read, I want you to hear about what we're about. We're heading up the global expansion of a digital wallet on the blockchain that behaves like PayPal and Cash App. We're currently looking for strategic partnerships to divert the billions of dollars that already exist in the digital wallet space into our ecosystem. The result of partnering with us means unavoidable. It's unavoidable for everyone. And scalable residual cash flow, where everyone can count on that money scaling and being unavoidable, where you can't avoid it or move out of the way of it. And it's money you can count on coming in the next month, the month after that, the month after that. Where again, the first landmark, we want to get you to $500. Guys, getting everybody to $500, that's going to drive this thing crazy, even with the 26. But think about it. Anyone getting to 500, it was independent of your involvement. Why is this thing never going to stop? Who's going to want to have cash flow stop coming to them that's independent of their involvement? That's just like if you turned on your sink one time and money started shooting out of it instead of water. That's independent of your involvement. You did it one time, turned it on. That's your one time out of pocket, and having your 3 open up an account that also have 3 open up an account. And everything else is going to be independent of your involvement from that point. Same thing for them, because we all receive in the same fashion. Guys, you just take the names that I'm using out and put your names there. So if you're being shown this by a friend, they only showed you this because they want to become wealthy with you. Again, folks, the issue in life is not about us being able to get money. We all have the capacity to get money through whatever the situation, whether we trade our time for money, working a job, or 2, 3, 4 jobs, or us going out there putting effort in the business, okay? And always having to put that effort out, exchanging that for money. So that's exchanging. We are investing, okay? You invest your labor here, and it constantly rewards you over and over and over again. But I need you to see what we're ultimately doing. So whereas PayPal or Cash App or Venmo, okay, which are trusted success companies, where we're the ones engineering the money coming to them as we do business and bring our economic value to those platforms. But are they sharing any of the cash flow? Because we're generating PayPal right now well over $85 billion annually. And they're going to be looking to double and triple that in the days to come. But are they sharing any of that revenue with us? No. Our platform, folks, what our service and business is about is you having scalable residual cash flow, folks, to where it takes you from financial independence, well, first of all, financial relief, to financial independence, to financial interdependence, folks, to where you're having money coming in and freedom independent of your involvement. It's going to snowball effect, folks. We're not talking about you getting rich quick and rich overnight. So get that out your mind. But we all receiving a steady flow that's scaling, because as we're getting everybody's money to 500, that's going to generate a lot of people receiving cash flow that they can't move out of the way of. Okay. Now let's go back here. So as you see, we got Terrence's money up. Okay. So we go to this global team here. You see, that's his 3. Look, today's May 30th, the day of my birthday. Okay. Now we're going to log out as Terrence, right? Let's go over here. Okay. Let's go over here. Now let's log out as Terrence, because I want you guys, now I want to go back into Jennifer Lopez's account. Okay. Remember Jennifer Lopez, she didn't have any money for today, correct? We open up her account. Look at her account. She's at $37.50 and $375 for today. 30 overall and 300 overall. Did she open up any more accounts for today? No. See, all her accounts on the 29th. So her 3 came on the 29th, and just 24 hours later, Terrence opened up accounts and she has more money in her account. Everyone receives instantly, ladies and gentlemen, and instantly, continuously. Jennifer's not relying on any rotation before she receives money. Dominique's not relying on any rotation as they're receiving money. Lee is not relying on any rotation. Terrence is not relying on any rotation. I'm only saying their names because those are the names I use in the demonstration. Take their names out, put your names there. Everyone's receiving in the same fashion. Let's log out as Jennifer. Let's log into Dominique's account. Remember Dominique? She had no money for today because she didn't open up no accounts today. Her accounts that she opened were yesterday. Make sense? We log in. Does Dominique have more money? Does Dominique have more money, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, she does. Look overall, 4125, 412. Tell me if you're a Dominique or anyone, where I've gone into what, 4 accounts now within the span of 2 days, and everyone is at least at about 280 or higher in 4 people's accounts. Folks, there's no network marketing company doing that. The reason why it's able and doable here, because we're only talking about everybody doing something once. Giving it forward to 3, or having 3 open up an account, they're also going to have 3 willing participants to do the same that everybody's only doing once. And as that secures accounts continue to open, it's already built and engineered in the artificial intelligence that every time an account opens up after anyone, they're going to continue to receive immediately and instantly from every and all accounts that open after theirs. And everyone's involvement is only what? 3. That means all other accounts are independent of your involvement. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. So of course, we already know Lee got more money, right? So let me go to the money, and we'll end it there. So let me show you the money. Now, as I mentioned to you, we have a standard version, we have a 10X, okay? Now, if you guys want to get, the monies and the details of the one-time out-of-pocket, okay? The main thing, folks, as I mentioned, we're only looking for the willing that are going to do the same. Let me get to that word again, because I got to make sure that hits us like a ton of bricks. Again, put this down. Ready, eager, prepared to do it. Cooperation, working jointly toward the same end. Cooperative, involving mutual assistance. Did I ever say we're looking for the unwilling? Okay, let's look up that word. Unwilling. Definition. Not ready, not eager, not prepared to do something. Don't bring in the unwilling, folks. If we bring in the unwilling, it's not going to be a clear path. Unwilling will put you in a position where you have to convince to do this. No, we don't want that. We don't want to be put in a position to convince or try to twist somebody's arm to do this. They're only doing a one-time out-of-pocket. They've done a one-time out-of-pocket to many different things in life and had no return on it. This here, there's no rug pull because there's no trading involved. We're not trading money. We're basically, in essence, pooling our money together, and everyone's doing a little, and it's collectively increasing everyone's ongoing residual monthly cash flow. Now I can show you the money. But you need to see the transparency, so as you're seeing the money, it makes all sense to you. Got it? So, let me go play. Now, all wallets after you, ladies and gentlemen, pays you residually. Let me say that again. All wallets after you pays you residually. No rug pull, no gambling, zero risk of anybody's money. They're only having to do what? A one-time out-of-pocket and have 3 mimic and do the exact same. They do a one-time out-of-pocket. They're going to have 3 willing to mimic and do the same. They're only doing a one-time out-of-pocket, and each of them are having 3 willing to do the same. They are doing a one-time out-of-pocket, and each of them are just having 3 willing to mimic and do the same. They are only doing a one-time out-of-pocket and only having 3 willing to come after them and do the same. Standard version, a one-time execution is only required once from everyone. How it works is simple. Cash flow on purpose. You strategically choose 3 others who will simply accept $28 from you within 7 days or less one time. We'll do a transparency demo for them, or you can take this video, send it over to them. Just remember to tell them, take their names out and put your name and put their name there. Or take those names out and put their names there. Well, I mean, when I say take them out, I'm talking about just mentally have your name there or your friends' names, where I've had Lee and Terrence and Jennifer and Dominique's name. I was using those names because I was working with those directly that I was doing a demonstration for. Okay? So we want to do the transparency demo, folks, because we do a transparency demo for them so they too see and witness and experience the transparency. Now, they will strategically, meaning your three that you are giving a $28 tokens to, okay? They strategically mimic the same. They too receive from every account after theirs, residually. So not only you, but them as well, all receive in the same fashion. All receive immediately from their three. All accounts following will be scalable, residual cash flow, independent of their involvement or our involvement. Able to withdraw, folks, 7 days a week. We just give to three. We just give to three. Watch how the money works. Now, you guys saw when you had your three come right behind you, what did you receive? 875 times three. It's actually going to be more than that now because there's a bonus that's taking place where it's going to be $3 extra for each of your first three. So it's really going to be 1175. So that's going to take you beyond your monthly subscription just from your first three. So it's going to be 3 and free. Take advantage of that promotion if you're hearing this immediately right now. But I'm just going to stick with the base numbers, okay, of 26. Now, remember, we want everyone to do this within 7 days or less, that they're only doing it one time. So you, in this example, had your three that are doing a one-time out of pocket and going to mimic you. It's going to bring them to 26 the moment they activate their accounts. Remember, they're doing the same thing, right? And let's say we give them 7 days. We're giving everyone 7 days. Some people are doing this within a day. Some people are doing this within hours, okay? But I'm showing you just with over the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks, what type of money, independent of your involvement or anyone's involvement, from the time they got involved 5 weeks later or sooner. So what? Your three doing the same thing. They're receiving 26, but watch what happens instantly and simultaneously, because there again, as they are receiving money from the accounts that open up after them, which is their three, guess what? You also receive money as well. You are also receiving money that scaled you to $38, okay, in this example. Now, all monies for you and your three are going to be independent of your involvement. Because then what? Your three's three, their team is going to do the exact same. That's going to be 3 weeks out. As a consequence, it raised 9 other people's residual cash flow after theirs, which is who? Your three, and who else? You. And 7 others, which is your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, and their inviter. Okay. Folks, that's going to happen every time. Okay. Here's 4 weeks in now. This team here had what? Each of them are choosing 3 to come right after them. Now, folks, think about it. If you brought in a church involved, churches have church members. So they can line up the church first, bring in the church staff. Okay, that's money that's facilitating through the church. And then you line up the members after that. And so not only is the church receiving ongoing cash flow, the members are also too in line and receiving unavoidable cash flow. How often does the money come in? Instantly. Does it wait for a certain number of people to come in before people start receiving money? No. So therefore, Everyone's receiving cash flow independent of their involvement. Who is going to turn that off? Nobody. So therefore, this will never stop. So it really, folks, only stops at the beginning because you brought in 3 that came in and just said, well, I'll see what happens. No, we don't do that. This is a one-time participation that's only having a person to do a one-time out of pocket. Just don't bring in 3 that are going to be unwilling. Bring in 3 that are going to be willing to do the same that they're only doing one time. If I haven't gotten that point across as clear, then this might not be for you, okay? But watch what happens now. As a result, your 3's team money goes up, your 3 money goes up, and your money scales. Of course, your inviter, their inviter, etc. Okay? Folks, we're talking about 5 weeks in at this point, 35 days. Okay? This team, okay? As a consequence, this team's money goes up. Your 3's team money goes up. Your money is increased. Okay? Or your 3's money is increased and your money is increased, folks. So, folks, I really get to the 5 weeks because, okay, that's really my landmark goal for everyone. But understand, all these other people have received money too, in the same fashion. What type of enthusiasm and momentum happens when everyone is receiving? Because as you saw, as accounts continued to open, it wasn't just you that received money. It was your 3. It was your 3's team, and it was their team as well. And as it's continued to move forward, it's not going to stop, and no one's going to want to stop it. And every time, all the time, anytime, anywhere around the world. So you're going to be receiving money from people that you'll never see and never, ever even meet. And you can't get out of the way of the money increasing. All from doing a one-time out of pocket and having 3 other friends willing to do the same. It secures accounts never stop opening for anyone, and therefore secures money never stops coming to any one of us, and money never stops scaling for any one of us. Who controls and dictates this? Who determines how fast or whatever pace we move? We do. It's a choice, folks. It's a choice. There's no gambling. It's a clear path. Everyone's receiving in the same fashion. And it's doable. Why? Because people are just doing a one-time out of pocket and only having to do the execution of having 3 willing participants to do the same. It's not an operation where you got to go out there and get the whole neighborhood, get all your schoolmates, all your co-workers, all your church members. I don't see why you wouldn't involve all your church members, but the main thing is the willing. The main thing is the willing. The main thing is the willing to do something one time. We're cooperatively coming together. Everyone's doing a little. It's only required one time. And it's collectively raising everyone's ongoing residual cash flow, which everyone can count on as their money is scaling, that money to come in next month, the month after that, the month after that, the month after that, from this day forward. Folks, this has been my plum-pleasing pleasure to bring you this lengthy demonstration. But guys, I just wanted to create one video, okay, that can get out to the masses of our team. Let me stop my screen share so you guys can see me. But folks, this has been just the most incredible thing I've ever been a part of before. I've been in the network marketing space, MLM, for 18 years, cut my teeth in the industry. I understand it only has a very, very low percentage of success rate because it requires people to have to constantly go out there and recruit, because it's based on bodies, it's based on volume, it's based on production. And that's why many people move on, because 97% of people don't win when it requires a bunch of skill set, doing a whole bunch of presentations, doing a whole bunch of this and that to constantly keep qualified and things of that nature. You don't have to worry about that here, folks. Everyone just have 3 willing participants that are just going to do the same one time. Everyone doing a one time out of pocket. Now required to come out of pocket again in a week, in a month, in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 50 years, one single time. One single time. One single time. Have 3 do the same. One single time. Take care, guys. Look forward to talking with you guys real soon. Look forward to working with you. And most importantly, looking for all of us to continue to cash flow. Okay? We just want to see you at the top. Look forward to seeing each and every one of you over the top. Take care. Get back in contact with the person that invited you. Send them your email address so they can set you up an account. We even have a special startup where we like to do the pay it forward because we like the messaging, because paying it forward means that we're controlling it. But we also have a package where you can do a one time and just buy 1 token. The main thing is, okay, get your 3 to do the exact same. Everyone having 3 come after them to do the exact same, having 3 come right after them. That secures, accounts never stop opening. Everyone's receiving from every account after them, receiving residually. So that's going to secure your residual income never stops increasing. Got it? Take care, guys. Look forward to talking with you soon.